This is Barnestorm training for the task of using the search function. In this session, we will cover searching patient records, searching doctors, finding employee phone numbers, looking up medication information, finding pharmacy contact information, and patient documents. To begin the search, you will first need to click on the Search button located on the main menu near the bottom. This will bring up the search screen, which has options at the top for what you want to search. Our first option is Patients. This allows you to search all the patient records for certain words. To give you an example, I'm going to narrow down my time frame by clicking on the arrows by the date and clicking on the calendar. And then I'm going to do a search for patients with diabetes, and I'm going to type in diabetes in this text box. And then you can do a search within 485s, verbal orders, care coordination notes, and patient information. So let's go ahead and just click on 485s and verbal orders. And then you want to go ahead and click on the View button. This will create a list of all the patients and when and where diabetes was listed in the record. So for each listing, it will indicate whether it was a 485 or an order, and it will include what was actually listed on the 485 or order that included the word diabetes, as you can see here. This is a quick way to find information about all of your patients. You can also go up to the top of the screen and click on the Print button to print this list. You can also, if you have a large list, you can go oldest by newest or one page per patient. Our second search option is Doctors. Anytime you see a doctor indicated in Barnestorm, there is a left-hand field and a right-hand field. The left-hand field allows you to enter in the code number if you know the doctor's code. If you do not know the code, you can enter the first 3 letters of the doctor's last name. A list will appear with all the doctors that have those letters in the name. And then you can go ahead and click on the doctor that you're looking for. Information will appear, including the doctor's code, the doctor's name, the doctor's address, phone number, fax, license number, NPI number, and the specialty. It will also list the patients that are associated with this doctor. And again, you can click the Print button if you would like to print this information. The next tab is Pharmacies, which is very similar to the doctor's feature, and all you need to do is enter in the pharmacy you would like to look up, and then a list will appear and you can select the pharmacy you are looking for, and this will give you the pharmacy's code, the pharmacy name and address, phone number, fax, and email, if it has been entered into the system. With the fourth search option, Medications, you can start typing the medication that you would like to pull up, and a list will appear, and you can click on the medication, and this will display detailed information about this medication, including side effects, contraindications, precautions, interactions, and if you scroll down, you can see lab tests, nursing considerations, patient instructions. This displays a full list of information about this medication. Another search that you can do within Medications is search for patients taking this medication. You can narrow your search down by a from and to date, and you just go ahead and click on this button, and this will bring up a list of all the patients that are using this medication. It will give you when the medication started, also the frequency and dosage. Now, if you need a more detailed printout for your patient, you can get this information by going back to the main screen, selecting your patient, and clicking on the Print Med button on the right-hand side. And this will bring up the Print Med sheet, where you have many options to choose from. You can choose checklist only, instructions, profile only, the schedule, complete history, a short list. You can print all meds or selected meds. Then you can go down to the bottom and click on the preview print button. And this will let you view what you are going to be printing out. And then you can go ahead and click on the print button to print it. Now we're going to go back to our search screen. And another useful function for the search is employee lookup. You can pull up any employee in the system by typing the first 3 letters of the last name. And you can keep typing to narrow down your search. And your list will appear over here, and you just go ahead and click on the person you're looking for. And this will give you the person's cell phone number and other information that may be helpful for you to contact this employee. This is a very useful way for you to get in touch with an employee without having to carry a phone list. The next and final feature on the search screen is patient documents. Patient documents can be used to search and view documents. If your agency is set up to use this feature and has a scanner to scan in the documents, this is a good feature to have. This will let you be able to see signed orders or any information regarding a specific patient. First, what you want to do is type in the first 3 letters of the patient's last name. And this will bring up a list of patients, and you may select the patient you need. And then it's going to bring up a list of categories, and in these categories will be your documents that you can view. So if you click on maybe miscellaneous, you can click on a document and it will bring up an order, and you can view it here. For additional instructions on the search screen, click on the Help button located on the main menu near the bottom, and then click on the Search button on the Help page, and this will bring up articles with how-to instructions for the search screen. You can click on an article that you want to see instructions for, and when you're done, you can right-click the article and click back, and this will bring you back to the main list. If you do not see the article you want, click on the Find More Answers here, and you'll see more articles on this topic. If you click on one of the articles here on our knowledge base site, you have some options. If you scroll down to the bottom, you can email the article, print the article, bookmark the article, and you can export a PDF that will be saved on your computer. And this concludes the training on the search screen in Barnestorm.